Tukam.
Hello everyone, thank you for always sticking to Aquia TV, your number one broadcast channel that brings you stories on history, art and culture as it relates to our development as individuals and as a society. I am Hope Williams, and with me in the studio today are two amazing, beautiful, intelligent and amiable ladies, Folusha Oluwale and Khadijat Abubakar. So on today's show, we'll be having a conversation on the topic, are Gen Z's the most disrespectful generation? I would like to have your opinion and your thoughts in the comment section. Do well to drop a comment, like and share this video. But before we go further, it is worthy of note that the Gen Z's are known as the most opinionated and outspoken generation. They don't care who you are, where you are, or how sensitive the topic of conversation is. They believe they have the right to say their mind regardless of who is involved. And they do this without remorse. And all of this is against, or it goes against, the African and Nigerian norms and culture that, means that younger persons, give absolute regard to elders. But the Gen Zs don't even care, especially with the use of social media like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. They all will come online and bash you if you get on their nerves. And they supposedly school their elders without remorse. So now this begs the question, are Gen Zs outspoken, or they are outright disrespectful, or they are just being misunderstood? This and many more are the things we will be talking about on this show. And like I said, do like, share, and comment under this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you are notified whenever we make a post. So, to the conversation. Yeah, lest I forget, I have one millennial and one Gen Z in the studio. Nana is a Gen Z and Felicia is a millennial. So this is Battle of the Titans. So, I really want to know, right? Are Gen Zs outrightly disrespectful? So I'm talking to Nana now. Are Gen Zs disrespectful, or are they just being misunderstood?
Okay, we are being misunderstood.
Please enlighten us.
We're not disrespectful.
Okay.
We are outspoken. Yes.
But so
How I chat in social media, I had to talk to myself. Before, when I'm texting people, I'm like, hi, H-I. I'm like, how is your day? And then, I write short forms. I think I had to consciously grow into that space that I know that, write in full.
Yeah,
that is
it's
what
brevity,
proper.
Exactly. Agreed. But it is
but then
not
you still
proper.
understand what I am trying to say, don't you?
So that's the thing, right?
Context matters. That is where Gen Z people don't draw the line.
Exactly. So I have this boss way back, right? Sometimes we're having a conversation and I go, LOL. See, that guy can kill me. like
what is LOL?
What is
Laugh
LOL?
out loud.
We understand because we are the first generation of internet users and social media users. Space. Because again, because me and you, just because you and I are in the same organization, we are the same age, don't forget we might not be on the same cadre. So it is important to know when to be formal and when not to be formal.
So which was why you were taught formal, informal, and semi-formal letters.
Yes. The problem with Gen Z is that they lack accountability and, how do I say it? They don't want you to call them out when they do certain things.
No, we do, please.
Oh, no, your generation do not.
We would answer.
Your generation do not.
Chest.
So let me point out something now. Let me point out a scenario. So a Gen Z can boldly come out and say something like, oh, okay, for instance, there's this saga going on social media now. Popular internet sensation, Cider Budge, and then the musician, Portable. So Sada Bosch went on Honest Bunch and said a lot of things, right? And then everybody have, they've been coming for her. And Portable had a lot to say. He even did the music. And then Sada Bosch came out and said, she said a lot. I saw it this morning where she was saying, you have a dirty skin, you are this and you are that, right? Now, if somebody comes out and tells Sada Bosch that you don't have good shape.
Should we shout mental health? That's one problem Gen Z people
body
have.
Shaming, mental health. They are always coming after your body and your health.
Now.
How is it true? So that's the thing. So it's okay for you to say someone has a dirty skin. It's okay for you to say someone's teeth is not well arranged. It is okay for you to say someone has a K-leg. But then when the person that gives you back the same energy, you now say they are body shaming you.
You not say it's mental health. So one of the issues fueling this thing is that there's now increasing awareness on social on mental health issues. People are beginning to,
and I think they are hiding under it.
Yes, they are capitalizing on that to disrespect a lot of people and to cover up.
Disrespect?
Yes, it's disrespect and to cover up for their shortcomings.
Okay, so
because if in a workspace now, if you call out someone supposedly in that generation for either coming to work late or for a lack of productivity, the next thing you hear is Gen Z, is mental health.
So I feel like they're also hiding under it.
They are.
No disrespect to them, right? So as much as I agree that there are times when we need the touch of the Gen Z, right? There are situations where you find yourself and you now say, I wish there was a Gen Z in this space. I've been there severally. So there are times when people get on my nerves. Like they get on my last nerve, right? And I just wish my younger sister was around. Because I just know that as you are bringing the bass, she's giving you bursts.
So is she doing that because she's disrespectful or because she's speaking out?
Like I said, there are times when I wish I had such energy.
The problem is learning when to balance it out.
Exactly. There are times when I wish I can do that. There are times when I wish that I can lash out at people for saying certain things to me or for doing certain things to me. But then I will still have to go back and report to my mom that, so person said this and that, and I'm not cool with it. And my mom sometimes, it just doesn't make sense. She probably will not even talk to the person about it. But if my youngest sister was there, as you are bringing it, she's responding. So I can go back and hype her that, babes, you tried for me, like you had my back there.
But so then, pro Gen Z.
But then, there are situations where I also expect her to just keep quiet and overlook.
No.
That's the thing.
No, why would you overlook?
Knowing when to strike a balance.
Context.
That's
also
the thing. So sometimes my elders do stuff, right? And I just weigh the options, weigh the situation, and decide to walk away.
Do you know there's something I've noticed now that is fueling all of these kinds of behaviors? When I go to schools now, there's no longer corporal punishment. Hey, you dare not beat a person's child.
Talking about corporal punishment.
But
I also
you
do
said
not support
something.
corporal punishment.
Something
Wait.
about who are the mothers of the Gen Z's.
Yeah.
You know, our upbringings are actually very different.
I agree.
Of
So
course.
who would you blame on that? Because I should
Parenting.
say, where you guys were growing up, if you want to talk, I don't know, if you want to talk, you might feel like, no, let me keep this to myself. Yes.
So for me, I've always been outspoken. For me personally, I grew up with my mom, who actually likes the fact that there's an issue. So she calls a meeting and all of us sit down and talk about it. My mom do not take decisions without first asking your opinions, because she feels that whatever decision she makes affects each and every one of us in the house. You get? So I grew up to be outspoken. I grew up to learn how to air my views. But then I also have to realize that I am a Nigerian, and the societal expectation of me is that I learn to give my elders respect regardless of the situation. So I would rather go back to my mom to say, so person said this to me and I didn't like it, and have her do the talking, than have somebody come back to my mom and say, your child disrespected me. I don't know if you understand me on that.
But it's you defending yourself, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So how is it disrespect?
Good. If I tell an elder that, don't talk to me like that again, that's outright disrespect.
Yes, and in most cases, this is how Gen Z pass the message across.
But then if I come to you when tensions are down and I say, sir, I agree that you're my elder, and I agree that you're trying to correct me, but please, there are certain words that I don't find palatable. Can we not use those words again?
And this is not long grammar, like.
You see?
No.
Did you hear?
No,
Did
like,
you hear what she
no.
said? Oh, that's not long grammar.
I don't know, like.
She said it's long drama.
I don't know.
A big drama.
Like, what's that? I mean, I don't like the way you spoke to me earlier.
Going
right?
back to what Nana asked me earlier.
Yes.
Schools have removed corporal punishment.
I also agree
When
with
I
that.
was in school, if you come to school late, my mom will let you drop you in school. Maybe my school closes the gate 10 minutes to 8 because then assembly is 10 minutes to 8 to like 8 or 8:05. So once it's 10 minutes to 8, you're late for school. And then what happens is that you serve punishment. And my mom will legit drop you. She will see your classmate kneeling down. She will drop you. She will wave you goodbye. And you follow and serve punishment. And she's very cool with it. Mothers of nowadays, we have a lot of trending issues on social media that you will see mothers go to school and they're shouting, why was her child punished? Why? No.
Okay,
so there's a role that plays.
So for me, right, on
I
that
have a
note,
cousin that doesn't know when you're beating him, he doesn't know what beating is. He's laughing. Why? Because we've removed that element of correction. Even the Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child.
But
so that element of correction
that
is
beat you as if
missing.
you thief.
No, that's different.
Because
now.
the school I went to, I mean, they don't beat.
So before we go further into this conversation, I also want us to give our perspective on corporal punishments. So we've seen different trending issues on social media and everybody has an opinion about it. So I would like you to comment on your take on corporal punishment for students in whatever level from primary to secondary. What is your opinion about that? And don't forget to like, share, and comment under this video. And let's continue with this conversation.
Ada, I am not saying you should flog a child and like leave literal marks, but a child should know when they are wrong because then they grow up with that character or with that bad behavior because I don't want to beat the child so that the parents will not talk or so that the parents doesn't come and sue the school or something. But I feel like that form of discipline, I mean, we do small
there's no harm in like calling the child and then
but
talking
then
to
discipline,
the child.
or should I say corporal punishment, started dying in our own generation. Parents of millennials.
And that's why I say millennials
time,
are now the parents of this Gen Z. And
so you people are the fault.
We're not at fault.
We're not at fault. So I remember one time when my mom had gone to my school to confront my teacher for flogging me. And for that, even most people will not blame her. So there was an offense in class, and my teacher said he was going to give us 25 lashes. And guess the rule, you must not remove your hand. So I had to keep my hand like this, and I collected 25 lashes.
Now that's outrageous. I'm
that's
not talking about those. Yes.
So that's child abuse.
Actually child abuse.
All right. So still on the conversation on Gen Z's the most disrespectful generation, and what is the impact of social media on their attitude. And I am still Hope Williams, and I've been in the studio with Felusha and Khadijat or Nana. So we're going on a short break, and then when we come back, this conversation will continue. Don't forget to leave a comment, also like and share this video. We'll be right back.
My back.
Hey, what's up, people? My name is Solomon Lange, and you're watching Aqua TV. God bless you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ochanya Ojofu. I am the founder of Aqua Children Carnival. Watch Aqua TV.
Yemasni Ame Veronica Ochido. Engaga ya Aqua TV.
Agatugolegadam. Ihiegu kama Oge David Ubede. Ngo Bagaji, Fugolega Gatu, local government of Benue State. Ungo reporter Gakuya TV. Amakuya TV.
Thank you for staying tuned, and don't forget to drop a comment, like, and share this video. And we're still on the conversation. Are Gen Z's the most disrespectful generation, or are they being misunderstood? And also, what is the role of social media on their attitude? And I'm still your host, Hope Williams, and I've been in the studio with Nana Khadijat and Felusha Oluwole.
Gen Z character.
Okay, so to continue this conversation, right? Now, I feel like social media itself was the let me not say foundation, because it's been there, but it was like a platform for the Gen Zs to start expressing a lot of, attitude, for them to begin to express themselves fully with outright disregard. So it is okay, like they know that physically, if you talk to me anyhow, I can, stamp my left hand on your face. It's not only mental health. I can actually stamp my left hand on your face if you talk to me anyhow, right? But then on social media, I don't know you. So it's easier for you to come under my video, as in the comment section, to say a lot and, make videos, because... And then there was this thing that trended one time. I am in my house, come and beat me.
I am in any small free space. It's a free space. Any small thing, they have brought her phone. They are doing live. I am being bullied.
And they are the worst bully.
No, do you get?
No, we're not.
You're not?
Please, Kawashit, how are you not the bully?
Enlighten us.
How are we the worst bullies?
So, you are in someone's comment section and you are trolling them.
Because we see something that caught our attention. I mean, you must have obviously said something attacking, right?
People don't have to say something attacking.
What makes it so?
Okay, so Generation Z have a way they see things. I don't know if it's peculiar to them. Someone comes on his or her page or even on a show and they say something. For instance, Yvonne Jegede, the actress, was on Honest Bunch as at this week. And then she said, some of the people dragging Yul Edochie, some of them are first wives, second wives, third wives, fourth wives, and all of that. And then people went under her comment section and they were dragging her. They called her all sorts of names. All of them said, that she's planning to marry somebody's husband. And then, the funny thing, when you now check the profile of those people who are saying all of those, you now realize that they are either in secondary school, 100 level in the university, or 200 level, or some of them are even jambites. And I'm wondering, what is giving you the effrontery?
I mean, early exposure to that digital space, like I said earlier. Because the digital space is a space that is not so formal. So you think, the words you use in that space is so cool to use anywhere. No, it's not cool. It's not.
But if you use some words, they would take it down. So it means the words you are using are cool.
No, so because of new restrictions, especially on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, and also TikTok.
Even Twitter too.
So initially, there was no restriction.
Yes. When we're using it, there was no restriction.
Until they showed up.
What's that?
Yes, now until they showed up, truly. Because I could make a post without it being flagged. But then they came here and everybody would just say stuff.
Do you know the funny thing?
Use languages without minding that kids can even bump into this content.
But some of you are actually hiding under the shades of Gen Z. You know that.
See, I am on the border fence of being a millennial and Gen Z, but you cannot find me in those kinds of conversation. For what? And they forget. The internet doesn't forget. There are employers that when you submit letters of your job hunting, they go to your social media and look at your digital footprint. It is one of the points.
Yeah, and that is one
you delete it now.
Are you hearing? Are you hearing? You delete it now.
Are you serious?
So
there was
smart.
I think 2 years ago, 2 years ago, someone said he applied for a job with Access
I saw it on Twitter.
And Access Bank went to check his Twitter handle, and they thought he made a post against them like a year or two before.
So our employee,
I mean, so if it were us, would have thought faster.
I don't understand.
No, was smart. So and you people have a problem with us being smart, which is
no. We don't have a problem with you being smart. We have a problem with Gen Z not knowing when to draw the line. That's the problem.
When to draw the line.
Any small thing, they are shouting mental health. I don't want to call
mental health.
Is what?
Mental health.
How is it mental health?
You people are, like right now, you guys are stressing me. Like this
I think an angle
this is actually stressing.
An angle to look at hope. An angle to look at this here is to now. I think we need to start writing to organizations that
they shouldn't employ Gen Z's.
No, not they shouldn't employ Gen Z's. They should also consider the other generations when Gen Z people are talking about mental health, because the other generation also has mental health.
People don't speak out.
We don't speak out.
Yes.
I may agree to an extent that older generations are not outrightly, how do I say it?
So it is wrong to say older generations are not outspoken.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say they know how to, they know when to say
so
stuff.
You can call
us
sugar tongues, like we know how to sugarcoat the words we want to see.
But they are great listeners. They are great listeners.
And then when you do that, do you get the result you want?
Well,
yes
sometimes.
or no? Yes or no?
Sometimes.
Yes or no?
Oh, no, you're not here to question us.
Yes, sometimes. Because no, I said sometimes because you either get a positive or negative response to whatever approach you try to use.
So, but when you come out and say,
have you tried to analyze your situations at times when you are rude to people?
It's not rude.
When you are outspoken,
exactly.
Do you always get the kind of result you want?
Do not try to sugarcoat it when you are rude.
See, it's not rude.
So I will give an instance. I was coming to work this morning, and then there was this guy that disrespected a VIO officer along the road. And then the VIO officer, so he sort of cut corners. He was riding his bike and sort of just intersected the traffic. And then the VIO officer was talking to him, and he was making comments like, "What you even there? They do safe. Your mates the office. You there? You understand?" And that was how this guy now collected the key to the bike and moved the bike. Oga was still shouting, "No, try me, oh! I feel buy that bike." Do you understand?
Do you have to say that?
Is he a Gen Z? No.
Obviously. So that's the thing. A millennial will not talk to an officer like that too. Because we know that guy, you go find that bike. Because what we do is we'll not start telling you, "Oga, sorry.
Think of
no vet." You weigh your situation first. That's what we're saying. You weigh the situation before you start responding. So normally what we'll do is, "Oga, sorry, officer, no vex. I dey rush," and stuff like that. But the guy was just, as he was wrecking, the officer had already carried the bike. When he wanted to confront him, some police officer held him. And guess what will happen after that? If he continues in that character, those police officers will detain him.
Period.
And wherever he's rushing to at the time, he will go late. So it is normal, or it is expected, that you weigh your situation first before giving a response. But that's something the Gen Z's will not do.
You're not great listeners. I understand. I mean, I feel like the answers, Sorosoke, it is Gen Z. I feel like a lot of Gen Z's played a good role.
Yes.
But there are also times that...
you see that Sorosoke slogan? I personally felt that the Sorosoke slogan added fuel to the already burning flame.
Do you know what is Sorosoke Yoruba? I mean, Yoruba gets
you're speaking up.
Yes.
So that Sorosoke slogan really pushed a lot of them to feel like, okay, I can talk.
And then when we talk, we're being heard.
After the NSAS, we had a lot of them on the social media space. Yeah. And even prior to the NSAS, content were not being flagged. Because people were also being careful about what they say. But after that Sorosoke, the whole NSAS thing and stuff, people started saying, "Oh, so I can talk." And then that's when content started being flagged. That's when you now start being careful what you write and what you say. Because while you are doing your Sorosoke, somebody is falling into depression. And guess what? It's still the same Gen Z. They are the ones that will come after you. They are the ones that will suffer mental health and mental breakdown. Yes. And before you know it, they are the ones that are committing suicide.
No, we're not. We love our life. Do you know how this life is sweet? If we commit suicide, we'll speak up.
So you know who we speak up?
We can't because we know once we feel depressed, we talk. Mental health, people take care of us. But then suicide, we don't do that.
But don't you think that some people are even using this mental health as a fraud?
Yes, I think so.
They are not GenZ's.
I feel like they use it as excuses. Don't forget, even the Sorosoke stuff we're talking about, people that started it are mostly millennials, like us that are on the borderline of being Gen Z, but we decided not to be in that generation.
So what age group to what age group do you call GenZ's?
1999 to 2000.
1997.
1995.
Nah.
97,
my darling.
It's not 95.
Now we're having this argument. What age group do you call Gen Z?
Depending on the school of thought you're from.
Which school of thought?
Some say that it's from 1999. Some say it's from 1998. Some say it's from 1997. So it depends.
But then when I checked, it's 1995 to 2004.
Okay.
That's another argument.
97, 95, 99,
it's 99,
98, or 2000.
Why are you people so against 1995?
I mean, after 1999,
we're just saying that we all checked different research materials.
Okay.
So my research material stated categorically that the first set of Gen Zs were bettered in 1997. And then the next set was in 2000.
No.
No, 1997.
So it's okay for you to argue. So now,
2003.
let us tell ourselves, right? What year were Gen Zs bettered? Is it 95, 97, 98, 99, or 2000? Let's also have your opinion in the comment section. So, before we round off this show, I would also like us to know that Nigeria is celebrating 25 years of uninterrupted democracy. Yes, as funny as that sounds, well, what can we say? Regardless of whatever is happening in the country, we are grateful to God that we can celebrate 25 years of uninterrupted democracy. And I've been in the studio with Folusho Oluwale and Nana Khadijat
GenZ
Abubakar.
body.
May God have mercy on you. Let's not talk about the GenZ body thing because you and I know what the body concept means.
Yes. Oh, we're going to continue this conversation in another episode.
So, like I said earlier, do well to like, share, and comment under this video. And also subscribe to our channels and follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and drop a comment under all our posts. And also click on the notification bell to make sure you're notified whenever we make a post. Till we come your way again next time, do have a great day. Bye-bye.
Please, if you're a Gen Z, own it. Like, own that shit. We're proud of who you are.